People say it all the time. Practice makes perfect. Hot off the press, y'all. Somebody asked me if I can do the Nipsey Hussle in black. So I was like, yeah, I can. So I had to sublimate the entire shirt black. I could have dropped Nipsey down just a little bit. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. I made a few mistakes, but it still looks good. Still looks very good. Look at that. Oh yeah, that came out dope. I'm gonna put a big stone in his ear. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, YouTube, my family and my friends? Today, I'll be doing another shirt tutorial. Pretty quick and easy, you know. Oh, I guess that works good if I tilt it like that, you know what I mean? So, as you can see, I have Nipsey. I did I added rhinestones to his collar and rhinestones to the wording Nipsey Hussle to his name. What I did is I have my image. It's printed out on two sizes of 13-inch wide. So 13-inch wide by 23 inches long. I do have a roll. Let me show you. What I do is I purchase a roll of koala. See if y'all can read that. It is koala. Now this is what I use for my long designs, you know, that are longer than 19 inches. But I also have this sublimation paper here, which works great. And it is Stratford Brands. They sent me a package of 13 by 19 inch sublimation paper, and that sublimation paper works great. I'll show you that in a later video. But for right now, I have my long 13 by 23 inch sheets to cover pretty much the entire front of the shirt. I took my graphic. Once it was printed out, I cut off one end of the graphic. As you can see, this one has a white, you know, the white space on the edge. This one does not. So I cut off that edge on that. I have my tape applied to this edge, basically, which will create that overlap. And I like to lay my overlap down sideways. I'll take the one that I chopped off that has no white on the edge. You got to trim it off just right so there's no white showing up on the edge. Then I'll take it. I like to hold down one piece of paper with my two middle fingers and then use my index fingers to position the graphic into place without laying it down on the tape yet. Uh-oh. I almost had it, y'all. There we go. You want it to come together cohesively. There we go. Wait a minute, it's off a little bit. Trust me, sometimes you'll do this part 2 and 3 times to get it right. Then you just retape the whole thing back up. Gotta leave the one down up top as my anchor. And I think that suffices. Wait a minute, let's try to lift this part up and reposition it just right. There we go, y'all. I'm happy with that. Let's flip this bad boy over. Apply a few pieces of tape in between the gaps. And yes, y'all, I'm using regular Scotch tape for this part. It doesn't affect the image at all. It's just use the whole 2 pieces of paper together. I remember when I first started, I was wasting a lot of my heat transfer tape, heat resistant tape or whatnot. But the more and more I've done it, I realized I can use regular Scotch tape. Alright. Here's the completed image. Let's pause this for a second. Alright, I'm back. Here's the image taped together. Now next what I do is I cut it. Just to get the image by itself. Now you can tell here down at the bottom by the H. You see that little banding, I guess? I don't know what to call it. But right there, when you see that, you want to cut that off, all of that off. Because it's going to actually look like you got you got ink on the shirt. So what I like to do is I like to cut as close to the graphic as possible to alleviate all of that. It doesn't happen with every print, but when it does happen, you want to cut that off. That's going to cause problems, trust me, in your print. So I'm just going in there, like I say, trimming all of that out of there. Make sure there's none up top. It never really happens at the top, but it does happen at the bottom. Alright, so now I got it. Voila. Magic. And I know you may see that little line right there where it looks like there's some white, but when I lay it flat, oh, there's a little, just a little. But I'm cool with that because I believe that's the ink is gonna bleed through on that part. Alright. Now I was still undecisive on what color shirt to put it on. You know, I have let's see here. My bucket of shirts. I can go with the light seafoam blue. I think that's what I really want to go with. Just so I can see how the colors will pop on there. You know what I'm saying? Definitely see if his face still comes out. Now, I don't know. Because everywhere that's white is not going to show up. So he won't even have that white collar to put the stones on top. His collar will be like blue with the white stones on top. His earring will be blue. Like the white will not show up on here. But I believe every other color will. Came out dope.